Greetings, this is Thor the moderator, and I want to thank you for tuning in to Coffee United Practice. For many of us, coffee is an essential part of our morning, but how often do we truly take the time to savor the experience? Coffee United Practice is an opportunity to celebrate coffee while connecting with ourselves in a meaningful and intentional way. In this session, we will go through a series of breathing exercises, followed by a deliberate and intentional meditation over coffee. For the meditation, we will select a quotation that will be our inquiry for the day and the coming week. We will meditate on it, and then we will answer 3 questions associated with that quotation. I will also add a virtue for you to consider as you continue your weekend and move into the next week. Before we begin, ensure you have the following items: hot coffee in a pot, pitcher, or vessel, an empty porcelain, ceramic, or glass cup or mug, any enhancements you like to add to your coffee like sugar, milk, or cream, a spoon for blending the coffee to your preference, a journal or paper to write on, and a pencil or pen. We will begin in a moment. Okay, let's get started. Please take a deep cleansing breath and let it out slowly. In, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. In, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. One more. In, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Now let's pour our coffee. Slowly and deliberately pour the coffee into your cup. Take your time with this process. Once poured, hold your hands around the cup. If the cup is too hot, let your hands hover around it to feel the warmth. Look into your coffee. What do you see? What is happening within the cup? Observe its surface and movement. Focus on your breathing. For the next minute and a half, take natural, measured breaths and count the breaths in your mind. If you find your mind wandering or distractions enter, that's okay. Just mentally instruct them to go away for now and focus on your breathing and just keep counting. While counting, allow yourself to focus solely on the coffee, your breathing, and the movement within the cup. Now it's time to add any enhancements to your coffee and stir to blend the ingredients. If you prefer black coffee, simply stir the coffee with at least 10 circular motions. Focus on what is happening in the cup, but do not take your first sip until I guide you there. Let's take our first sip. Pay attention to your senses. How does it smell? How does the touch of the cup feel upon your lips? How does the coffee feel on your tongue, your mouth, and as you swallow? What flavors are you sensing? Set down your cup, look into it, and count 5 natural breaths. After 5 natural breaths, look into your cup and say, "Thank you." I have a list of 52 quotations for our inquiry of the day. Today we will select quote number 11, and that quote is, "Every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success." Let the words settle in as you continue to look into your coffee. Every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. Let the words settle in as you continue to look into your coffee. I will read the quote one more time, only this time, write it down in your journal or on your paper. Every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. Now, let's focus on the passage for today. Repeat it aloud or in your mind. For each of the next 3 sips, we will follow this process. I will tell you to pick up the cup. I will pose a question. You will take a sip to consider the question. You'll set your cup down, stare into your coffee as you reflect on the question. Once you have had a moment to consider the question, I will pose the next question, and the process repeats. Please pick up your cup. Why did the universe ask me to consider this message? Every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. Take a sip and consider the question. Why did the universe ask me to consider this message? Set down your cup. Stare into the coffee as you reflect on this question. Pick up your cup. How am I a part of this message? Every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. How am I a part of this message? Take a sip, consider the question. Set your cup down, stare into the coffee as you reflect on this question. How am I a part of this message? Pick up your cup. What is this message calling me to do today? Every failure begins with the seed of an equivalent success. What is this message calling me to do today? Take a sip, consider the question, set down your cup, stare into the coffee as you reflect on this question. What is this message calling me to do today? Now, I would like you to write a note to yourself in your journal, as only you know what is in your heart and mind at this very moment. Now I would like you to consider a virtue for today. And today we selected virtue number 39, which is equity. Take a moment to think about how this virtue fits in with your meditation regarding the quote for today. Equity. When you are done, simply say to yourself, okay. Now let's conclude by taking a deep cleansing breath. In, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more. In, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Now, wrap your arms around yourself and thank yourself by name for taking the time to reflect and nurture yourself. I encourage you to put your message to yourself somewhere you will see it later today and throughout the next week, because the wisdom you have at this very moment can disappear just like the steam from your coffee. This concludes our cup session for today. Feel free to leave comments and also subscribe to this channel. We look forward to meditating with you again sometime very soon. Until then, have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. This is Thor the moderator, wishing you all the best.